What's up, everybody? Welcome to On West Gray, the monthly podcast about all things local government in the city of Norman. I'm your host, Tiffany Verska, Chief Communications Officer for the city of Norman. Thank you all for being with us. Today we have Mr. Kendall Hendricks with us, community volunteer, and he's joining us to talk about a really special community event and city collaboration here in Norman. We're so happy to have you with us, Kendall. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Absolutely. So we have a community festival coming up that you are helping to coordinate and manage on June 18th. Mm-hmm. It's fairly new, but it's already gained quite the reputation for being a really incredible event for family and friends since its launch last year in 2021. So it's Norman's Juneteenth Festival, and we are hoping that you could tell us a little bit more about the festival.
Yeah, I mean, it like you said, it's our second year. First year we did it. We weren't, I'll be honest with you, we were expecting probably 200 people. Mm-hmm. We ended up having over 1,500 people the first year.
Oh, my goodness.
It was something that you had to sit back and just kind of be like, wow, this is happening right now. Me and the other guys that are helping me out do it, Kevin Woodfork, Sam Woodfork, Michael, TJ, Antoine, Larry, those guys have been wonderful helping us out, getting all this planned out, and just doing their part. Just planning on having fun with this and just bringing it to the community because I feel like it's a great thing for the community.
Yeah, absolutely. So you talked about some of the key players there. So it's really committee driven with volunteers just like yourself.
Yes.
So is there like a primary nonprofit behind it, or is it just people from different facets of the community?
Well, we do have a nonprofit. It's called Together We Will. And with that Together We Will, it's kind of saying together we will come together and build a better community. Together we will help the kids in the community together. So as long as we're doing everything together, then there's no reason why our community can't grow. That's the main reason for the name. That's the main reason for the organization that we have set up, is to continuously grow in the community and just come together with everything, because you can build a better and stronger community together.
That's awesome. And I know that you had shared with me that you are a longtime Normanite. As far as the Together We Will nonprofit, when did that come to be? When did you start that organization?
That was actually Sam's idea. He called me, and now we did that. We had the first conversation, I want to say about 2.5, 3 years ago. We just talked about it, and he called me. He was like, Kendall, we got to do something in the community. We've been here for how long, and there hasn't been no real identity here. And he just knowing the person that I am, knowing that I'm the go-getter and just kind of always in the community anyways.
Sure.
I was like, let's make it happen. And from there, it's grown into such a wonderful thing, being a part of the community and then just touching people and just having these conversations with the people in the city as well. So it's grown, and I'm so excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, it looks like you guys really took off running. So you started about 2.5, 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. Last year, we had this big community event that you helped make possible. So that's really great to hear. So tell me a little bit more about kind of what the festival may consist of this year. I know that we have some guest speakers lined up, some different amenities and cool activities going on.
Oh, yes. So we got some guest speakers. So J.C. Watts has taking time out of his busy schedule, which we gladly thank him to come out and actually speak. So that's going to be huge in regards to the community. The Hendersons, the first Black teacher here at OU. He's an icon. That's why we're doing it as well, because of his presence and how he's made such a great impact on the city of Norman, and just we can let him tell his story, but his story is such an amazing story as well.
You're referring to Dr. George Henderson.
Dr. Henderson. So he's a pleasure. I'm so grateful and thankful that he's going to come out and share a few words, him and his wife. But we're going to have food trucks. We're going to have some games. We're going to have a little bit of everything, vendors, so arts and crafts people, people just bringing all their experiences and their contributions to the community as well is going to be out there. So it's going to be a good time. Music, fireworks at the end.
I have to ask you, I heard that there's some sort of dog show going on.
We're going to have a dog show as well.
I am a dog lover, so I need to hear about this.
Yeah, so actually the dog show was out there last year as well. The gentleman that came out last year, I think he told me his dogs are all placed 1, 2, 3, and 4 in the nation.
Oh my goodness.
For what they do. So hey, I'm totally excited about. Everyone loves dogs, right? So, but yeah, he's coming back. He's going to do a little bit of frisbee things with his dog, some tricks, just some special little deals that dogs can do.
That
And
is
he's
so
going to show his
exciting.
dogs off a little bit. So it's fun. It's going to be fun. Yes.
All right. Well, so obviously there's going to be a lot of wonderful things going on, very family friendly.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have the DJ music for everybody as well. But I mean, getting more into the serious side of it, can you delve into the history of Juneteenth and what it means for the community to come together and commemorate this occasion?
Well, yeah, I mean, slavery was huge back in the past for us. I mean, Juneteenth, it was emancipation of slavery. So the celebration of this holiday is not just it's just for a celebration of all people. Being free in this country is a wonderful thing. That's why people come to this country, right? Because they are free. And just having us as a Black community, as a Hispanic community, as everyone in this community, being able to do everything together is going to be the best way that we can grow. And that's another form of why our name as well, Together We Will. So it's more about bringing everyone from every walks of life together to celebrate something that we're going to all be doing together from here on out moving forward in order to make this a better place to live, to continue and bringing our kids up. That's the main reason for the event and for it to move forward.
Right. And I think that there may be a lot of, so Juneteenth was recognized as a federal holiday for the first time in our country, I believe in 2021.
Yes.
But I think that a lot of people may not realize that this marks a day when the federal troops came into Galveston, Texas,
Correct.
to set free the slaves, and the Emancipation Proclamation had been signed already for 2.5 years.
Correct.
So you think about those enslaved people just learning, you know, that they had freedom for 2.5 years and it wasn't recognized.
Right.
So that's definitely something to commemorate, to study and learn and grow together as a community.
Exactly.
So festival, everyone is very, very much looking forward to it, I think on Saturday. But this is also, we talk about first times, new commemoration by our nation, but also by our city. So we're known as the City of Festivals, but there really wasn't a city-sponsored or city co-sponsored Juneteenth Festival before. So what does it mean kind of bringing that collaboration together to have city support and having it officially recognized?
I feel like it's a big deal because for the fact that the city was so gracious to help us put on something. They saw the passion in it that we had, especially Sam. Sam is the most passionate guy you'll ever meet once you get to talking to him. But just for the city to back us and just keep moving us forward and keep having meetings with us is huge for us, and it's huge for the city. I believe it's showing the people of the city that hey, we're all here together, or it's going in the right step to do that. And that's how we're going to grow in general. I mean, you got to look, we got OU down the street, and that brings in so many different cultures, so many different backgrounds. So showing people that are going to OU that, hey, all these people are here for you. We're going to have things that cater to almost every single person in the city. And so I feel like that's very important to bring awareness to and be a part of.
Yeah, absolutely. And coincidentally, it's right down the street from campus, right? It's like bordering it practically.
A rock
and
throw.
So,
A rock
and
throw,
so
I
we
would
can
say.
invite our university family over there as well. So do you think that this event has kind of fulfilled the vision that you have, or what do you hope for it in years to come?
I hope for it to be, of course, I want it to grow every single year. Eventually, it would be beautiful if it was like a 2-day event, because that's how I know, hey, we got acts all day Saturday, then Sunday we're going to do it some more. And just celebrating the whole weekend where it's just a fun time the whole weekend, and everyone's just having a good time, listening to great music, great events, and then vendors coming out, showing their products and everything like that, and pretty much turning to where the whole state's here. Because if the whole state's here, then that means we did something great, and that means people are actually loving what they're seeing. So that's kind of my vision for it, to turn into like a 2-day event where it's a That's a statewide event now.
Sure, making it another staple festival of Norman for sure. What do you hope that the people that come to the event on Saturday, what do you hope that they take away from it?
My main hope is, first, I want everyone to have a good time. That's the main reason. Everyone have a good time. Get some good food in your belly. Go support the vendors that come out. But then understand that the significance of the holiday is just for people coming together, finally. Yes, Emancipation Proclamation, but I want them to understand that now that has been done, now it's time for us to grow and figure out ways to continue the growth and making this place a better place for everyone to live and just loving each other, coming together with each other. And that's my main reason. It's just coming together.
And we could use a lot more of that these days.
Yes.
Loving each other, right?
Yes.
Well, is there anything else that you'd like to share with listeners about the upcoming event?
I mean, hey, if you're free, come on out, enjoy some good food, enjoy the entertainment. It's going to be a good time. I mean, we're going to have plenty of stuff for people to do. The kids, we got bouncy houses for the kids as well. We're going to have some face painting. So, I mean, it's going to be a joyous time for everyone to come out. So come out, support City of Norman. Together we will, and we will go far.
All right. So everybody listening, that event, our Juneteenth Festival, it starts at 5:30 p.m. at Reeves Park this Saturday, June 18th. And then we have the fireworks show about 9:30. And
yes.
So make sure you come for all of it. We're very excited. Kendall, we appreciate you being with us today. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Folks are welcome to visit normanok.gov at any time to find out more information on community collaborations and city festivals. Next month, we will be visiting with City Attorney Catherine Walker about the upcoming special election in August regarding city charter amendments. Until then, here are a few events to keep on your radar. Save the date. The citywide garage sale will happen August 12th through August 14th here in Norman. More information about how to participate will be made available at normanok.gov in weeks to come. Fourth Fest, celebrating our National Independence Day, complete with live music, fireworks, great eating, and more, will take place July 4th at Andrews Park. We'll have one of the largest fireworks displays in the state of Oklahoma, beginning right before 10 p.m. Norman's Summer Sidewalk Sale, part of Weekend of Local in Oklahoma, will be July 15th through the 17th, and businesses are welcome to sign up to participate through July 8th. Learn more about all of the sizzling hot sales at normanchamber.com. Questions or commentary about On West Gray can be sent into publicaffairs@normanok.gov. Shouts to our producer and editor, Mr. Bryce Holland of the City of Norman Communications Office. Until next time, stay engaged, stay informed, and always remember to vote. I'm Tiffany Verska. Thanks for tuning in to On West Gray.